people who call themselves the followers of Jesus Christ are currently the most divided faith group on earth. I mean, think about it. Can you name another religion that even has more than 2 or 3 factions? Meanwhile, we've split ourselves into denominations that don't get along, and those denominations have churches that don't even get along, and those churches themselves keep on splitting and dividing. And now we've got individuals creating their own websites and their own followings, claiming that they're the only ones who get it. And what's crazy and terrible about this is that Jesus Christ himself prayed that we would become perfectly one. Just like the Father and Son are perfectly one, he says, that's the way I want my followers to be, so that the world will believe that I was sent from the Father. He says our believability is going to be based upon our unity. Meanwhile, the world looks on and all they see is chaos. All they see are these arguments and these factions. The more I study Orthodox theology, the more, I'm just grappling with things that I've never thought of before. Because most of my seminary education, all of it really, was about the last 500 years of church history. I knew that pretty well coming out of seminary, but I didn't know the first 1500. I didn't think about, for the first 1,000 years, there was no such thing as the Orthodox Church. It was just the church. And it's like, wow, that would have been weird. Like not a single denomination, maybe a couple of creepy, factions that jumped off, but there was one church. That's so weird to me. I can't even fathom that. And then, came that great schism, and then the Rome, where the Roman Church, was, and that Archbishop was, and it's like, gosh, I never really thought about that. So they broke off, and the Orthodox are saying, but we never changed. It was still this plurality of these bishops, and then, and then the Anglicans, and then, I knew it in my head, but I didn't really just sit there and think it all through and go, gosh, what did they do for 1,000 years?